Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction this morning, noon, this afternoon. I don't know what to call it. We're watching Toronto FC versus Red Bull New York. MLS 2026 Week 4. Here we are. MLS Week 4. Toronto FC, of course, got their first win of the season last week. They're back at home. It's their home opener. Toronto FC versus Red Bull New York. Here we are. Pretty cool. As it is. Let's have some fun with it. But we got 90 minutes of football. Can Toronto FC find a way to get this one going? Can they get another win? I would hope so. I would hope so. Because let's look at it like this. Montreal beat Red Bull. Toronto on paper is better than Red Bull. You would think Toronto at home could beat Red Bull. Red Bull's had 2 good results, and then they lost to Montreal to start their season. Michael Bradley coaching his first game at BMO Field. Well, at least for the main Red Bull team. I don't know. Maybe he coached one for Red Bull too. I don't know. But or was it at York Lions Stadium? I don't remember. Either way, I think he did play Toronto too in Toronto. He only coached the last third of that season. Either way, Michael Bradley has a homecoming. Hopefully that doesn't pull at some people's heartstrings during this home opener. Hopefully that doesn't pull at some people's heartstrings. It ain't mine. With that being said, start 11s are as follows. For Toronto FC, in goal we have Luka Gavrin. The back four, Benjamin Kuskevich, Walker Zimmerman. Wait, he's starting? Okay, all right. I'm sure Font Mob done have this totally wrong. Either way, Zane Monlouis, Richie Larea, the midfield 3 of Jonathan Osorio, Jordi Mihailovic, Jose Cifuentes. The front 3 are Raheem Edwards, Emilio Aristizabal, Daniel Shallowy. For New York Red Bulls, or Red Bull New York, Ethan Horvath, Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy, Justin Shea, Robert Volader, and Matthew Dos Santos. The midfield 3 of Emil Forsberg. We have Adri Mehmedi, and Ronald Doncourt. The front 3 of Mohamed Sofo. We have Julian Hall and Jorge Ruvalcaba. Good day, Savior Pirate. It's we're good with that. We're good with that. How we doing, Dillon? How we doing? Yeah, no, it's early. It's early. We'll allow a misspelling here. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Got an old post about Puerto Rico going to the quarterfinals. I'm like, what? No way. Scared me. That Canada freaking lost and got knocked out of the Olympics. Thanks to either way. Josh Sargent on the bench, by the way. Josh Sargent is on the bench. He's probably going to come on at some point today. I'm sure to say that. Alonzo Coelho, Malik Henry, DeAndre Kerr on the bench, Lazar Stefanovic. with that being said, we will move and see how this game goes. Toronto Red Bull. Let's see what happens. And here we go. 20 million, he better. Well, he's gonna. I'm sure he'll play. He's on the bench. How long is he gonna be able to make an impact? I don't know. But we'll review this game once it's over. We'll be reviewing this game once it's over, and then I'll see you at 1:55 a.m. for Formula One Chinese Grand Prix. We'll review the Grand Prix as well once that's over. Nothing else on Sunday besides the Grand Prix. But so basically, it's a double in anything but name only, or everything but name only, and everything but name. If you want to really go there. And here we go. If you think about it, that makes sense. Either way. So today's pretty much a double, but pretty much like 10 hours in between or whatever. Either way. And here we go. Starting 11s. Luka Gavrin. Back three, Kuskevich, Zimmerman, Zane Monlouis. Well, Zimmerman got out of concussion protocol pretty quickly then. Raheem Edwards, Jose Cifuentes, Jordi Mihailovic, Jonathan Osorio, Richie Larea in the front two, Daniel Shallowy and Emilio Aristizabal. 3-5-2 once again. Okay. I mean, it worked last week. Back for the Red Bull, Ethan Horvath. Thank God. Back for Matthew Dos Santos, Volader, Che, Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy, Mehmeti, Donkor, Sofo, Forsberg, Ruvalcaba, and up top, Julian Hall. Man, I hope we get to wear the red jersey and they chose to wear the stone jersey. Please, Lord. We better be wearing red at home. I'm going to flip if we don't. I know I'm wearing an away jersey today. I know. That's the way the draw panned out. Wearing white at home. I'm not the one fucking playing, so do with that what you will. I don't like when they wear white at home. It doesn't make sense. They should be wearing red at home. Wearing your away jersey at home is damn near. Okay, yep, no, we're wearing red. Red Bulls had the stone shorts on. We're wearing red. We're wearing red. Team's walking out, and here we go. Here we go. Toronto versus Red Bull New York. And yeah, they renamed themselves, if you could tell. It's not New York Red Bulls anymore. It's Red Bull New York. I know it's not too crazy of a renaming, but it's a renaming nonetheless. They flipped it. And they took the S off Red Bulls. Either way. Frankly, well, how we doing, son? How we doing? Game's about to get going. Well, that's tomorrow, okay. See how quality for IndyCar and Arlington is today, and then the race is tomorrow. Rolled Mitchell, let's see. He is not on the bench, no. No. Mitchell is not on the bench, no. At least not on Fought Mob. So, we shall see how this goes. L Red Bulls, hope TFC wins now. Well, okay, thank you. Gallagher's going to be healthy scratch for the first time in his career. That sucks. But I guess that day comes. Game's about to get going. Texier is coming in for Gallagher. With that being said, here we go. Win probability. So, win probability, Toronto FC is a 40%, 41% win probability. Red Bull with a 27% win probability, 32% of a draw. Sounds about right. Well, I don't know about that. Either way, we're the favorite for once. It's like got to be the first time I've seen that on Apple TV. Us being the favorite. Center ref, Chris Penso. This is going to be hell. Julian Hall to kick off for Red Bull, and we got 90 minutes of home opener football. We're going to find out where this goes. VAR referee, Sean Tahini. Hopefully, they don't call in some bullshit and let Chris Penso decide whether to destroy. Well, if it's bullshit that favors Toronto, I'm fine with that. Now, if it's bullshit that favors Red Bull, then I'm going to be pissed. And it's Michael Bradley making his return to Toronto. And, hey, he's wearing a hat. And Julian Hall kicks off. Red Bull wearing the stone kit. Toronto FC wearing the red. And the north end looks different because that's where the interim seating for the Red Cup, or the Red Cup, the World Cup. Hey, preseason tournament. I got an idea. Call it the Red Cup. Hey, preseason's in the summer now. We don't have to go to Starkville, Mississippi, or Marbella, Spain, or wherever the fuck. You know, we can just stay in Toronto. Call it the Red Cup. A freaking Arsenal got the Emirates Cup. Let's call it the Red Cup. Hey, the World Cup. The World Cup seating in the North End has been built. Playing forwards Toronto. I mean, I guess whatever that winter warm-up is would be in Marbella or Starkville, depending on who the manager is. Oh, it's 0 degrees in Toronto, 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. So it said freezing in Toronto. 0-0. But either way. Is this an Apple problem? Things flicking in and out. Burr. It's whatever. It's not that bad. That's Apple. Of course it is. 0-0. Apple be garbage sometimes. Caught. Mihailovic gets on the ball. Toronto ain't playing too badly. If he was going to help Team USA during the World Cup so they get far, that's my prediction. Watch it going to the quarterfinals or semifinals. Dude, they've already done that with Korea in 2002. They always help the host nations. Says, well, they didn't help Qatar. Qatar was that bad they couldn't even help Qatar. You got to be somewhat talented, though. But the U.S. is somewhat talented, you know? So, Emilio doesn't get at the end of that ball. But if he did, that would have been a goal, I'm sure of it. But that was a good cross. That goes out for a goal kick. But think about it like this, right? FIFA always helps the host nations. You just have to be talented enough to take advantage of it. Korea was. South Africa, I mean, they had their moments. Brazil, nobody questioned Brazil because Brazil's Brazil, but I'm sure, you know, well, not until 7-1 at least. Either way. USA, oh, they're going to get some help. They have some talent, so it's not like it looks so weird. Qatar probably did get some help, but Qatar couldn't finish with that help because they were garbage. Or benefit because they're garbage. Larea. Larea loses it. That'll be cleared. Which is kind of sad considering, you know, I didn't think. I mean, watching Gold Cup, I didn't think Qatar was that garbage, and then they ended up being that garbage, so. And then Russia. Yeah, let's not forget Russia. Russia had a run at that World Cup in 18. That was actually pretty interesting, I won't lie. Streets won't forget 2018 Russia. Streets won't forget Igor Akinfeev, right? Streets won't forget. I'm just talking about the football. And the 2018 World Cup was a pretty fun World Cup. But Streets won't forget Igor Akinfeev. Yeah, no, Streets won't forget. Man did put that team on his back a good bit. Well, meant to say Russia was on a losing streak when the World Cup starts and they get good. I got what you said. Not South Africa. Streets won't forget Igor Akinfeev. Playing forward. Red Bull had the ball. Played on. Daniel Shallowy runs onto the ball, loses it from the tackle. Volader. Used to play for Kansas City, by the way. Mexico eliminated most half-assed match of the Confederations Cup. Yeah, I remember that too. Mexico looked pretty solid at the Confederations Cup. Cross in, header. Brought down. Free kick for Toronto. Goal kick. 0-0. Eighth minute. It's also NYCFC's new mascot. I haven't even seen it, so that's probably a good thing. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy with a throw-in. Wide. Oh, my. 9th minute. blocked away. Clear the ball. Well, why isn't Sargent starting? Because he just got there. He's on the bench. I'm sure he'll play around the 60th minute. I'm sure. They're easing him in slowly. It's not like he's not match fit, even though he was playing with the U21s at Norwich before he left. I mean, you would think. But they're easing him in slowly. But I'm sure he'll play around the 60th minute. Portland Timbers always have the best mascot, Timber Joey. I mean, yeah, Toronto, their mascot's a hawk. It's cool, but don't get me started on talking about which mascot would win in a fight. Don't. Because I will. Same here. I don't either, but, as I said, it's not like he's not match fit, or it's not like he could get up quick to being match fit. I don't get it either, but, I don't get it either, but I don't make the decisions. Not right now. Rory, Dillon, you could say the line if you want, because I don't feel like doing it. Playing forward. Suffice it to say, I don't make the decisions, so. Would I be playing him? Sure. I think I'd be playing him like he's a $20 million signing. I'd be playing him. So, but from 90 for at least 60 minutes starting the game. And if he doesn't do anything, then Arista's a ball or Kerr or Malik Henry or something. Or Vilsant. Where the hell is he now? Speaking of, where the hell is Jewel? Where the hell is he? He seems like he's just poof, gone. Hadn't even got a shot in hell. Poof, gone. Which I hate that. I think Jules a good player. Why is he not even getting a shot? Especially since, kill! Kick the ball away. Goal! Oh, wide. That went wide. It's kick. Yeah. Well, kill it makes sense, but that doesn't, either way. Call the pirate flags. He was at the Islanders game yesterday. Exactly. Yeah. Kuskevich played as soon as he got there. And he's not even a $20 million signing. He's good. $20 million. They didn't pay $20 million for him. He's good, though. I don't get it. I really don't. Kuskevich started, or he played instantly in Cincinnati. He played. And he was good. And he's still looking good. He's still playing. Header. Why are we... Oh, my God. What are you doing? Forsberg. Cleared. Header. Pick it up. Gavrin, no! Cleared by Zimmerman. Oh, my God. They've lost their mind. Corner. Oh, my God. They've lost their mind. What are we doing? Walker Zimmerman to the rescue. I'm sure Nashville fans have said that a lot. Good play, Walker. Walker, Toronto Ranger. Much needed presence for the back line for sure. Walker or Kuskevich? Walker's looking better since Kuskevich has played. They've actually put a good center back next to him. He looks better, right? Oh, God, are they going to give a penalty? No, don't let Chris Penso have a chance to give a penalty. Have you lost your mind? Don't. He's smiling. He knows what he's about to do. World Cup. World Cup. No. Well, both, but basically because of the World Cup. It wouldn't have happened if not. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but that's why they have aristas of all. And I still think Vilsaint, he could be better than DeAndre. But if you have Vilsaint, I mean, if you have aristas of all and Sargent, dude, he got the ball. That's no foul. I don't see the foul there. And it's not like handball. Handball. It might be a handball on Zimmerman. As the ball was bouncing out, it hit his hand. Of course. Of course. You don't give Chris Penso an opportunity to fuck you over on VAR. I think that's incidental, but of course, oh, thank God it's a corner. Chris Penso didn't do what Chris Penso does. Thank the frickin' Lord. Thank the Lord. Play on. I'm fine. I mean, the baseball game was about what you expected it to be. I mean, it hurts because Canada played better than you expected, and it was closer than it was expected. So it hurt harder. But we were going to lose to the U.S. 99 times out of 100. And that was like the 5 times it wasn't 100 that was close. Chelsea playing today. I could give a shit else. I could give a shit. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Like, it sucks that Canada had it that close. When you have second and third, no out, they should have tied that game. And that's what hurts. I mean, big ups to Bednar for getting out of that without any damage at all. Free kick for Toronto, but either way, yeah, that one hurt more than I thought it would, which is sad. So either way, playing forward. Monlouis. Blocked away. Team USA stacked lineup, and they still only beat Canada by 2. How stacked is that? If they were stacked back hell, last World Baseball Classic, Canada got bodied by the USA? Was it 10-1 or something? Something like that in the group stage. Yeah. So. The 18th minute. Playing forward. Toronto, Cifuentes. Shouldn't a stacked lineup be beating Canada by more than 2 runs? I know baseball's a weird sport. One game, anything can happen. But either that shows how much Canada's grown in 3 years, or that just shows you how much of a fraudulent lineup the U.S. is. Is Casey in the major leagues? Yeah, he plays for Miami, the Miami Marlins. So, might as well not be, but I mean, yeah, he's in the major leagues in name only. He plays for the Miami Marlins. It's not like he actually is. I mean, he's playing for the Marlins. Yeah, he is in the MLB. He's not on a good team. He's on a minor league team playing in the MLB. It's not like he's on the Rockies, but it's close enough. Close enough. There are a couple of teams in the MLB that might as well be minor league teams playing in the MLB. The Sacramento Athletics, the Miami Marlins, and the Colorado Rockies. Oh, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. No, he was a Cub then. He just became a Marlin. So, unless I was missing some, I think he was still on the Cubs organization until the off season. He just became a Marlin. Just. Unless I'm missing some. Daniel Shallowy. Shallowy on the ball. But it does say something when a Miami Marlin out carries Canada over the guy who's supposed to, who plays for the Seattle Mariners and got a big contract in the offseason. Josh Naylor did not do well enough. That's all they have, and I said Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates, all they have is Paul Skeens. When they get rid of him, they're going to be shit again. By the way, he only makes 30 starts a year, and he still gets DeGrommed half of those. The Pittsburgh Pirates are a garbage team. They're a garbage franchise with a garbage owner who got lucky to have Paul Skeens. They still can't do shit with him. Can't wait till he's a Dodger in 2 years. Or, hey, maybe Toronto. You got some pieces in your farm system, maybe, Don't trade you Savage, but anybody else, well, besides Vladdy, is touchable and giveawayable for Paul Skeens. I mean, Gausman may retire after the year / leave. If he stays playing, I think he will stay a Blue Jay. I don't think it'll be hard to do, but he actually is kicking around retirement. He's more of a family man, and I don't think he's going to go until his arm falls off. So Gausman might retire. Barrios might be gone. Well, he might have blew out his elbow anyway. Scherzer, probably going to retire soon. Or he could wait till he's a free agent and then lose him to the Dodgers like everybody else. And Larrea doesn't get on the ball, and he's pissed off for some reason. Exactly. Arista's a ball. He had a close chance. But other than that, he's running well. He looks like he can do something. Maybe we should have started Sargent. Emilio ain't doing too bad. Free kick Toronto. I think everybody likes DeGrom. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that he never got run support with the Mets. He always had one run, and then he gave up 2. That's all I was saying. It's a thing. Handball on the outside of the box by DeSantos leads to the free kick. The joke is he had horrible run support. He had good starts, great starts, but horrible run support. The dude won the Cy Young with a 10-10 record. Or he was in really good contention for it with a 10-10 record. Hell, didn't Paul Skeens win one with a losing record? So, same, right? If Reese James wasn't made of glass, I'd say Reese James, Hakimi. But since Reese James is made of glass, Hakimi. I agree. PNC Park is a beautiful stadium. Again, yeah, too bad their team sucks. '23rd minute. I agree with that. I'm on 23:20. 23 minutes, 23 seconds. Shot! Whoa, what a save by Horvath! Wow. That was... Oh my. I got to tip my hat to that. That was awesome. What a shot, but what a save. Mihailovic almost went full Javinko. He just had to pop it a little bit higher. Just had to pop it a little bit higher. Good save by Horvath. Corner for Jordy Mihailovic. That was going in. If it went a little bit higher, it totally would have. Header. And Red Bulls, get on it. Oh, shit. Not many men, not enough men back. Here's a chance. Shot saved by Gavrin. Wow. He gets there. I thought we were dead to rights. I thought we were dead to rights there. Wow. I mean, hey, you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. Julian Hall got saved. Wow. TFC has a good goalkeeper. I don't know. Like, I like Gavrin, but those first couple of games this season were bad. The last two have been pretty good. So it's 50-50 so far this season for him. This season, it's 50-50 for him. And look, it says the U.S. home of F1 on Apple TV. Watch the China race on Sunday at 3 a.m. Eastern, which is 2 a.m. Oh, God, what's the ref looking for? So we will be live at 1:55 Central, 2:55 Eastern for the China Grand Prix, Chinese Grand Prix. We will be live for that, and I'll review it once it's over. That shit's going to be up by like 5 in the morning. Be fun, though, won't it? Two hours later for you. Well, it starts at... You're in Atlantic time? And you stopped to watch on TSN, too. You actually be up at 3 in the morning for F1, yeah. Hell, I think I'm going to take a nap in between this game and the freaking F1 myself. I know, that's shocking, right? I'm going to eat my potato skins, and then I'm going to probably take a nap. Not straight up to like 2 o'clock, but maybe like 10-ish, 9-ish, you know. And then stay up and then go to sleep after. And then wake up at like 11 so I could eat like early supper tomorrow before the severe weather rolls in. I mean, it's only going to be a derecho probably, but you know. Yeah. We're going to be safe on that. My sister's gotten into F1. Wow, that's nice. Was it the movie or was it... Was it the movie or was it... I mean, I've seen you watch a couple of streams of mine during F1, so don't lie. You've gotten into it too. Or at least try to. Say, you got your sister and me. It wasn't the movie. Well, okay. Who's she root for? Or who's her favorite driver? I will have follow-up questions in some cases. I'll have follow-up questions in some cases. 28 minutes. Either way, 29th minute, 0-0. Oh, cleared away by Gavrin. Are you reacting to Chelsea too? No. No, I'm just doing the Toronto game in the Formula One. And I'm not doing the second leg of the Chelsea tie either because that tie is over. It's done. It is done. There is no way Chelsea win 3-0 at home. Because he's a snake in the grass. He acts like he's the new John Cena when he's a Manchurian candidate. The dude is a silver spoon suit with a horrible tattoo on his neck. You are no John Cena, my friend. Well, you ain't my friend. Fuck you, Cody. I hate you, loser. Let's die. Yeah. You ain't no John Cena. You're the next Hulk Hogan, if anything. You may not be as prejudiced, but you're as much of a politician as Hulk Hogan was. You ain't no John Cena, you rat bastard. Yeah, you may sell a lot of merch because kids are idiots and this whole fan base is idiots. What I don't understand is how you get all... Well, no, they booed his ass when Randy beat the fuck out of him. Good. But John Cena gets, let's go Cena. Cena sucks for 20 fucking years. But you don't get booed until Randy beats the ever-loving shit out of you. I don't get it. You're more boring than John. John's a good man. John might not be everybody's cup of tea, but at least he's not a fucking politician. John Cena is what he is. John Cena is truly hustle, loyalty, respect. John Cena is truly never give up. John Cena is truly make a wish. John Cena truly is a good man. Cody Rhodes, you will never be John Cena. Go fuck yourself, you Manchurian candidate. Stick it up where the sun don't shine. Stick it where the sun don't shine. She told me either Mercedes, McLaren, or Red Bull. Okay, I can agree with McLaren. Red Bull, I like Max. I like Hajar. Or maybe she meant V-Carb. Why would you root for them? Mercedes. I know I have a Hot Wheels Mercedes car over there, but fuck Mercedes. I didn't buy the die cast. Well, okay, now I like Kimi Antonelli, but fuck George Russell and fuck Toto Wolff. Bunch of high-class, highfalutin bastards. Hey, how about you go choke on that silver spoon you got stuck down your mouth? Go, you highfalutin bastard. Falutin bastards. If Mercedes has to win the Drivers' Championship, I want it to be Kimi. I want it to be Kimi. At least he's on pole. Fuck George Russell. Silver spoon bastard. 0-0, 32 minutes. Well. Either one. Playing forward. And then again, you know what? Yeah, I basically hate Cody because his politician rat ass made John Cena turn heel during his farewell tour. And he also made Randy Orton turn heel, which who cares about that? Randy Orton would rather be a heel anyway. Randy Orton's better as a heel. Let's be real. Let's be real. Randy Orton's better as a heel, so who cares about that? Randy being heel, okay. I mean, it's just funny. They're basically stealing the story. I hope Randy wins at WrestleMania, though. I hope so. But Randy's better as a heel. The fact people were cheering him was hilarious. It's like people finally realized what Cody Rhodes really was. Because people were cheering when Cody got his ass packed up last night. Trick Williams and Braun Breaker should be the next it guys. They have all the tools. I agree. Also, well, yeah, I agree with that. I was thinking about who else should be. I was about to say Ricky Saints, but dude's like in his 30s already, isn't he? Well, that doesn't matter to WWE. They have like 40-year-old main eventers. Danhausen? Wait, whoa. You saying you're cursed? Danhausen? I shouldn't say that. I'm going to get cursed. Damn it. You are cursed. I don't have the powers to do that. Good promo, but no. The curse gave it away. Danhausen. I like Danhausen. Dude, nobody hates on R-Truth. I mean, Danhausen is pretty much in the same position. Comic relief. Now, Joe Hendry, on the other hand, I disagree, but I could understand the complaints. Joe Hendry is like comic relief, trying to be more than comic relief. I like Joe Hendry, but I can understand that. Complaining about Danhausen is like complaining about R-Truth. Why? What would you? They're comic relief. I really do want to see Danhausen and R-Truth interact, though. That'd be hilarious. How would R-Truth get himself cursed? That would be the funny moment of it all. That'd be funny. Either way. Yellow card. .37th minute, 0-0. Cifuentes. Ah, Lord. Bass will be a game time decision tonight. I'm not surprised. Playing forward. Over the top, headed down, and Toronto gets onto it. Jordy Mihailovic, shot, save, rebound, and it goes past. Didn't Cifuentes get a yellow last game? I think he did. But isn't it like 4 yellows before you get a suspension in MLS? Yeah, we're going to have to be worried about Cifuentes. Like 4 in a row or whatever. Something like that. Either way, yeah, Cifuentes might be a guy who gets yellow card accumulation sooner rather than later. Richie is, weirdly enough, I think Richie's kind of calmed down, hasn't he? Header. Walker cleared away off the line. I think Toronto's been the better team so far. Forsberg plays forward. Sofo. That gets cleared. Good. Good defense by Toronto. Are we actually good? I wonder, are we actually good now? Oh. Here comes Red Bull. Cross in, header. Good. Plays it wide, and that's going to go back to Red Bull. Oh. Foul, free kick for Toronto. Defensive zone. Josh Sargent on the bench. Wow. Playing forward, Toronto. Goes down. Playing forward. Four shots on goal to 2. Three saves to 2, and that ball's out for Monlouis is down. Get up. Okay, Zane's good. Caught. Gavrin, why do you let it bounce? That was a bad decision. Mihailovic ends up getting caught up on. Chip over the top. Shalloway. Chip. Goal. Daniel Shalloway scores for Toronto FC once again. 2 in a row. Daniel Shalloway. 1-0. What a chip by Mihailovic. One 0. I always wanted this, and here we are. I told you. I always wanted Shalloway on TFC. I told you. And here we are. Just like I was right about Davy Flores. Just like I was right. Gavrin made all that happen. Perfect pass to Mihailovic. Mihailovic chips it over, and Shalloway chips it over Horvath. 1-0. Shalloway. Boom. DS20, baby. Boom. And it counts. No offside. Quick hit. That's what I'm talking about. 43rd minute. 1-0. Now, don't allow one in extra stoppage time in the first half. Don't do it. Gavrin on the ball. That was amazing. Well, wow. It seems when you actually give him a good back line, he isn't hanged out to dry. I don't know. Chelsea down 1-0. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. I do not give a fuck at all. I don't. Blue Co is killing my love for Chelsea by the second. What a signing Shallowy has been. I told you it was going to be awesome. This is what I've wanted for ages. I've always wanted Shallowy in Toronto. I told you. When I tell you a player can make it, I'm normally right. Let me tell you. I know talent. When I say a player can be good in MLS and they play for Toronto, which I mean, good for Toronto, but just in case. We don't want it to ever end up being tampering, do we? So we say good in MLS, right? Playing over the top. Davy Flores. He was awesome. Wasn't his fault we sucked. They let him go. But I was happy. I said Davy Flores would do good in MLS, which means I thought he would do good in Toronto. When he was at Olympia, he got to Toronto. He did well. He was never the problem. I told you. I was right about Davy Flores. I was right about Daniel Shallowy. I know talent. Especially good, cost-effective talent. Oh, Paul Rothrock. Even when they leave and don't end up playing for Toronto, I'm right. They would have been good players. Because look at Paul Rothrock. I've been a Paul Rothrock stan for God knows how long. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Toronto should have never let him go. Look at Paul Rothrock. He's one of Seattle's best players. I told you. Because they're in the Prem. Newcastle's far from bad. Shallowy and Mihailovic are good players. Yeah. I'm just glad Mihailovic is on our side now. Looks a lot better in red than black and blue, yeah? 3 minutes of stoppage time. But, hey, when I say a player's a good player, they normally are a good player. Name on the back of your jersey, 2 goals, 2 games. Yep. Let me say this. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm right, I'm right. I don't talk out of my ass. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's be clear. I ain't talking out of my ass. I know what I'm talking about. Let's be clear. Gavin with a goal kick. My football takes are not ramblings of a madman. Everything else might be ramblings of a madman, but my football takes are not. All the other stuff, those might be ramblings of a madman. When we talk about other things but football. Depending on how you want to put it. But the football, I know. And it's halftime. 1-0 Toronto. $45 more minutes. Let's hold on. Come on. Things are going in the right direction, eh? As long as they are, I ain't going to complain. As long as things are going right, what a great goal. Yeah. As long as things are going right, I ain't going to complain. Contrary to popular belief. With that being said, 45 more minutes. 1-0. That's cool. What a half from Gavrin, yeah. He's pretty good once you have an actual back line in front of him. With that being said, we are going to take a short break at the half. Currently tied for fourth with that half. You love to see it. You love to see it. Jumping over the Red Bulls, by the way. On goal differential as well, or actually goals scored. Wins and goals scored puts Toronto fourth place. Stop the count. Stop the count. Let's start throwing those memes out there, yeah? Stop the count. Don't screw this up, man. 1-0. Really good first half. $45 more. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back. We're doing good. Sit tight, be back. And we're back for the stats of the half. Here we are. 37% possession to 63% possession. 4 shots, 7. 3 shots on goal to 5. 128 accurate passes, 74%. 244, 87%. 5 fouls to 11. 2 corners to 6. 4 shots to 7. 3 shots on goal to 5. We got 172 passes to 282. A 74% pass accuracy to 87. We got 11 throws to 12. 0 offside to 0. 1 yellow card to 2. 0 red cards to 0. We have 1-0 at the half, and I think Toronto's been the better team. Yeah, possession doesn't look like it, but I think Toronto's been very good defensively. They've scored on the break. Red Bull haven't really seemed to look that solid overall. You know, Red Bull hasn't seemed to really take a big punch at TFC. Toronto's kept Red Bull quiet overall. Ain't really got much to say besides, hey, Toronto's done their job as a team. And we'll see how the second half goes. But, I mean, Toronto looks like the better team in my book. You know, so we'll see where the second half goes. But, we'll see how the second half goes. But 45 more minutes to go. Do we need to put on Sargent the second half, or does he stay on the bench to get more fit for the season? Do they risk it? I mean, it's not like it's 3-0 Toronto. Like, if it was 3-0, like, if it gets to be 3-0 by the 60th or 70th minute, I don't think you risk it. Yeah, but if it's not 3, like, if it's like 2, if the game's able to be thrown away, you put them on. Like, if you... Hopefully Bradley will continue his losing streak at Bema. Well, it looks like he is at this point. Looks like he is at this point, so we'll see where this goes. But I like what I'm seeing from TFC, to say that right now. Like, if this game's not over, like, if we're up by, like, 2 or 1 by the 60th minute, I think you put him on. I think you put on Sargent. But if we're winning 3-0, like, why would you put him on? Like, yeah, give him some extra time. But if this game is in the balance, if this game is still in the balance by the 60th minute, you have to put him on. And DeAndre Kerr's coming on for... What? If it's Arista's a ball, Sargent ain't coming on. Who's Kerr coming on for? Well, I guess he could be for Shallowy, but, you know. DeAndre Kerr's coming on. What the? I didn't expect this. It's not like he's a defensive forward either. What? Derek Etienne Jr. What? No! Derek Etienne Jr. is coming on for Zane Monlouis. What the fuck? What is Fraser doing? Kerr is on. What is he doing? Like, Kerr is fine enough, but Etienne, what the fuck is he doing? It might just answer no, Sergeant. I see Shallowy, so it's Arista's a ball that's off for Kerr. What the fuck are you up to? Oh, he just lost the plot. He just lost the plot. Yeah, Arista's a ball is off for Kerr. Okay, one, you've lost the plot. Second of all, what the fuck? Second of all, I wouldn't have done that. Certainly. Emilio and Monlouis off for Etienne Jr. and Kerr. So, Kuskevich is center back. Who the fuck else is playing center back? So what, we got 2 center backs and a back 4 or some shit? Who's in that back 4? What? Zimmerman. I get that. He's still on. Kuskevich is still on. That's 2 center backs. What, is Richie in the back line? Does Cifuentes get dropped back? Did Oso get dropped back? I know Mihailovic did. Raheem Edwards. How the hell did he end up there? Did he not? Oh, Raheem did. Okay, Raheem's in the back line. Okay, there we go. He did start. My bad. How the hell did I forget about that? Either way, Raheem's up there. Okay, so Raheem's in the back line. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I forgot about that. It means he's done well. Fraser, this is your fault if they lose the lead. They might. Oh. And this is why. Okay. Playing forward, cleared away. Saved by Horvath. I can't believe they went and done that. 73% win probability for Toronto. Oh, DraftKings, you don't know Toronto like that. If they win this game. Why you gotta make it like pulling teeth? Like, seriously. Like, why you gotta make it like pulling teeth? Why? Why? Why do you have to make it like pulling teeth? I don't know what the hell. Oh, they made a Peaky Blinders tifo. Nice. Toronto had a Peaky Blinders tifo. I love it. Odd choice. Monlouis might have a knock, but he played well that half. Yeah, I just don't know why it was for Etienne. 50th minute. That's out for a goal kick. Goal kick. Spirits, Boston Irish, and Uncle Jack. I'm ready for the conversation. Saved. Either way. '51st minute. Toronto's holding on so far. Shot saved by Gavrin. Jesus Lord. Yep, they're making this like pulling teeth. Who asked for that? Cleared away. Over the top. Header down. Shallowy. Shallowy has the ball. Shallowy still tackled. White. Okay. 1-0. Raheem Edwards. And Oso plays it backwards. No, Oso. Julian Hall. Cross. Forsberg. Shot wide. Oh, you almost. Almost. Toronto just got lucky. Probably. Probably, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I'm surprised Forsberg didn't score. Honestly, he should have. Throw in, Richie. Playing forward. But he didn't. Fair enough. Playing forward. And that's a free kick for Red Bull. 55th minute. Playing forward. Red Bull still has it running past. Playing forward. Toronto. Why is it getting a bit too hectic? I don't like this. I don't like this. Clear the ball away. It's like Red Bulls are playing a lot faster than Toronto, and that's part of the problem right now. Sargent's just bench warming, found his level. I swear to God, if he's just bench warming, I'm going to lose my shit. Offside. 20 million bucks just to bench warm. I'll allow it today. I'll allow it today. I'll allow it last week. I won't allow it much longer. Playing forward. I wouldn't. Playing forward. Shot. Shot! Saved by Gavrin. Apple TV, I guess, just is slow. I don't know. Clear away, throw in. I would hope so. I mean, they're a freaking giant conglomerate. You know, I would hope so. Either way. Saved. Out. Okay, 58th minute. Well, that's cool. '58th minute. Away. '59th minute. Over the top. Playing forward. Raheem Edwards cross blocked away. Okay. Kuskevich, no. He landed it right to Julian All. How about Alistair? No advantage played. Maybe. I don't think so. We'll see what happens with him. With that being said, New York playing forward. I have zero clue. Playing forward. Blocked away. Cleared. Yeah. 60th minute. Past the hour mark. Sargent's warming up. And they're just going to stand there. Free kick for Toronto. 1-0. I have no utter clue. 61st minute. Blocked away. Playing forward, Toronto trying to get some out of this. They have 3 points in the stands. Will it be 1 or 0? Or 3? It could still be 3. The way this is going, I don't know about that, though. Playing forward. Good tackle and clearance. And then right back to Red Bulls. But Toronto's playing with fire, and I think they're about to get burned. Toronto's playing with fire, and they're about to get burnt. That's what happens when you put on Etienne. Not exactly Kerr, but that's what happens when you put on Etienne. Just for a center back. That's like, why not Stefanovic? You could just put Stefanovic on there. Like, what was... I don't get it. I don't get it. 63rd minute. Cleared away. Throw in. Toronto gets a throw in there. Over the top. 64th minute. Toronto is holding on to a 1-0 lead. Good play. Zimmerman's up there. Oh, my. That's too far up. Cleared away. Free kick for Red Bull. Substitution for the Red Bull. It is Rosborough. Rosborough is coming on. He must be new. For number 37, Sofo. Rosborough. Tanner Rosborough for Sofo. Just Toronto things. I mean, especially since they made a striker sub. And it's about the 65th minute. Like, now you're just like... Now you're just trying to start to be stupid. They are warming up Sargent. Blocked away, cleared, or tipped up. No free kick. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He's warming up, to be fair. At this point, Gavrin on it. I don't know. Yeah. Here comes Josh Sargent. Here he comes. Making his Toronto debut. Josh Sargent. Probably for Shallowy. Which I don't know if I like that, but either way. We don't. You are cursed. Playing forward. Cross. Blocked. And it goes out for a goal kick. God, we're getting a bit lucky, which is rare. This is new. This is new. This is new. Toronto's getting a bit lucky. That's new. That is new. That is new. '68th minute. I remember saying, no, we can't, to Bob the Builder. That's where the darkness in me began, the malice, the hatred. It was all from that moment. Okay, that's funny. That's out for a free kick. That's funny. That was good. That was good. That was a good one. Sargent about to come on. Playing forward. Way too on edge this second half. I laugh so I don't cry. 69th minute. I laugh so I don't cry. I don't care. It's at this point, I'm glad we have the points. It's still called a parrot. Oh, they're taking off Cifuentes? Oh my fucking God. I'm fine with the Sargent sub, but for Cifuentes, he's lost his fucking mind. He's lost his mind. Well, I already did, but that's not what I expected. Sargent for Cifuentes. I expected Shallowy. He's taking off the center mid for a striker. Okay. 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 70th minute. That's a choice. Header. If you're going to put him on and do some shit like that, you might as well be 3-0 up. If you're going to put him on while 3-0 up. He nearly scored. Okay. That's not what I was questioning. I'm not questioning the Sargent part of it. I'm questioning the fact he took off a center mid. I thought it'd be Shallowy. Like for like, pretty much. Like, we're taking away defensive players, which this game's already been crazy for a half. Good tackle. Corner. Corner for Red Bull. What does that make any sense? When you're already defensively on edge, you take out a midfielder who's more defensive for Josh Sargent. When you already took out a center back. Does that make any fucking sense? I don't think so. I don't. You take out the like-for-like striker and then maybe throw on somebody. I don't know. Either way. Wait, did they build extra seats on the south end too? Wait, does that mean we won't get to see the Ferris wheel during the CNE game? Shit. Because I think those seats might block the Ferris wheel from being seen from inside, or at least on the TV stream. Fuck. Oh shit. That's always... Damn it. It's always cool to see the Ferris wheel when the CNE comes around from inside the stadium. Fuck. And those new seats on the south end probably would block the view of that. Fuck. Those seats may be torn down before then, as they're only temporary. Are the south end ones being kept? Or are they both getting torn? I don't know. I'm confused. Like, I mean, maybe the north end ones are fully temporary, but aren't the south end ones permanent until they do something else? I didn't realize there were extra ones. None of the seats are being kept, only for the World Cup. Okay. Oh, that sucks. You would think when they expand BMO Field, they would keep it expanded, you know? What if we're good again? You know, what if we're good again? That'd be awesome to have an expanded BMO Field rocking during the Champions Cup, yeah? Especially the final. You know, that'd be fun, you know? Damn. 74th minute. Just imagine if they keep the seats. Unless they're doing a permanent renovation soon, which I heard that was possible. That looks more like BMO Field. I heard that was possible. I don't know. Playing forward. But either way. I'm going to watch the World Baseball Classic today between Italy and Puerto Rico. I'll have it on in the background while I'm making the RSR and eating my potato skins before I take a nap between this and the F1. But I'm not covering it, no. Forza Italia. 2 reasons. 1, I want Italy to move on. 2nd of all, Italy wins, Canada goes to the Olympics. Well, of course, Venezuela would have to lose Japan, but I think we all know they are. Venezuela versus Japan, I think we all know how that's going. PR probably has the best chance of advancing to the Olympics by getting to the semifinals. Of course, Canada, even before Canada got eliminated. Have you not gone to TGI Fridays before? You know, like, have you not gone to a bar before? Like, I'm putting them in my own oven, like they're farm-rich ones, but, like, you've never seen potato skins any before? Like the ones that get the cheese and the stuff, like, put into the, you know? You've never seen those before? You've never been to TGI Fridays or a bar before? Head or white? You never have? Like, Like, I'm not talking about, like, the, well, I mean, there is skin on a potato skin, but potato skins, but not like the skin itself, but like a piece of potato that's, like, hollowed out. They put cheese in there and whatever, and, you know, like that. I'm not eating just the rind. It's like what you would find at a TGI Fridays. Or a bar. Or a dive bar. Hole in the wall dive bar, yeah. Donghorn dos Santos offer Eric Choupo-Moting in Valencia. Either way. Over the bar. Header over the bar, 77th minute. By Walker Zimmerman. Ah. 78th minute. Playing forward. Oh, the Ducks are playing in Ottawa. Okay, that does sound pretty good, though. That does sound pretty good, though. Crispy baked potato halves loaded with savory ingredients such as fried salami, queso blanco, or ground beef seasoned with oregano, garlic, or tomato paste. Okay, that does sound pretty good, though. Does sound pretty good, though. Well, shit, I guess I shouldn't go. I mean, I want to go to Ireland, but don't. Oh, no. No penalty. Okay. Well, I don't know. Gavrin, 78th minute. Don't tell me there's going to be a penalty. Penalty. Larea goes for the ball. I mean, that is contact. Don't tell me there's a penalty here. Gavrin. Referee's going to check. We might just have a penalty against us right here. Knowing, oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Too light there. It's Chris Penso. Let's not say that. And Kobe Franklin's coming on. So many freaking, oh my God. And Kobe Franklin's coming on. I'm going to smack my head into a wall. And they're going to check VAR. They're checking VAR. I told you what was going to happen. I told you what was going to happen. Chris Penso is the referee. I don't think it's a penalty. Why did the defender pull up? The ref got time to check. Well, I don't know. Wow. I didn't say nothing. Okay, I don't know how I'm a jinx here. 10 minutes to go. We're about to draw the game. And we're bringing on Kobe Franklin. Richie. I mean, is it light? Yeah, but it's Chris Penso. I mean, it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. He's already at the monitor. It's Chris Penso. This is going to be a penalty. This is going to be a penalty. I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. Here we are. Please, God, surprise me. Whether it's not a penalty or it's a missed penalty, somehow surprise me. Well, that might be a pen. It's soft. Dive. Soft, but contact was made with the leg before the ball. I can't really tell. Penso is going to give. I know he's going to give it. I know he's going to give it. I know he's going to give it. No foul on the play. Goal kick. No contact. No penalty. I can't believe it. Chris Penso and they're bringing on Kobe Franklin for Raheem Edwards. Right call. Chris Penso actually made the right call. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Chris Penso didn't fuck us. I cannot believe it. Chris Penso's never gave a fuck about that before. He's never gave a fuck about that before. Chris Penso didn't fuck TFC. I'm surprised. We're actually, well, I don't know about that. Well, let's let it play out. I'm not going to say that yet. We didn't get fucked by Chris Penso. I can't believe it. That's like the first time he didn't. Good thing Penso wasn't talking to Bettman. So he must have been talking to Bettman all these times before, yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Handball on Red Bull. Fuck. Is this a fire drill? There's a fire drill? Little free kick for Toronto. Red Bulls have no wings. Max Verstappen couldn't save this team. Shot over the bar. Max Verstappen couldn't save this team. I love when he gets packed up. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Enjoyable to watch. That was enjoyable to watch. Fun. '66. Shot saved by Gavrin. That was enjoyable. Because Cody's boring as hell. Cody's a snake. Cody is no John Cena. Cody is a political snake. He deserves it. He is no John Cena. Punched away. Punched away. Oh, shit. Good job. Kobe. Get it out. Get it out. 84th minute. Thought it was a modern day Ric Flair. Cody is not Ric Flair. Cody is not Ric Flair. Dude, Rick was never a face in the first place. Modern day Ric Flair? Sergeant saved. I don't think Ric Flair would ever want to be a face. That was the moment to put the game away, and they did. Yeah, that's not what you want. That's an insult to Ric Flair. Saying Cody's the modern day Ric Flair, that's an insult to Ric Flair. And I'm not even a big fan of Rick, or at least his shenanigans that he's pulled since he's retired. Over the top, header, over the bar. That's an insult. Cody's like the new Hulk Hogan. Alonzo Cuello coming on for Jordy Mihailovic. Okay, well, there you go. That's okay. Like, Cody's the new Hulk Hogan. He thinks he's John Cena. He's the new Hulk Hogan. He ain't Ric Flair, though. Hulk Hogan, I'd understand. That I'd understand. He ain't the new John Cena. He ain't the new Ric Flair. He's the new Hulk Hogan. And I don't mean that in a good way. Yeah, he's the face of the company, but he's a complete and utter politician. He's a complete and utter politician who's a snake in the grass, just like Hulk Hogan. That's what I mean. I don't think Cody Rhodes is racist. He can't be. That'd be shocking if he was. Look, gestures towards the fact his family, his family. But Cody Rhodes is a politician, a snake in the grass, and he would bust a union if he could. He is Hulk Hogan. He is the new Hulk Hogan. Acts like a face, acts patriotic, but he's a freaking snake. He is the new Hulk Hogan. For all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons. They're about to win their second straight game. Arista Zabal's a good player. Shallowy's a good player. Sargent's a good player. Coelho's a good player. We're better off than we were last year. And the last time we got good players, they didn't even want to play here. Lorenzo! Okay, no, Fetty wanted to play here, but it just didn't ever work out. Probably because Federico and Lorenzo hated each other, and Lorenzo didn't want to be here. So the last time we got a big name, that shit didn't work out. That shit didn't work out. So what do you want us to do? '88th minute. Free kick for Red Bull, 89th minute. 1-0 Toronto. Free kick Red Bull. Forsberg to take. Forsberg punched. Richie, just clear the damn thing. Just punch. Just kick that ball. Okay, maybe we actually could get some out of this. And that's why you kick it the whole way other way. It's the 89th minute. Just kick it down the pitch. Fuck scoring. Just kick it away. Kick it away. And Cody isn't dusty. Oh, Lord, don't even go there. And Cody isn't dusty. Cody likes to think he's dusty, but he ain't. Five minutes of stoppage time. Abbott! 5 minutes of stoppage time. Dusty is the true Rhodes. I agree. Just run with the ball. They just don't pass it to anybody. Yeah, everybody wanted to see Cody finish his story back in 2024. Then his ass got John Cena turned heel in his final year. Because he didn't want to turn. Political, exactly. John could have tried harder with his heel turn. That I agree. with. Tim Parker coming on for Red Bulls. I agree. John could have tried during his heel turn to actually make it make sense and actually make it work well. But that's just ain't John. John's a good man. He still did Make-A-Wishes as a heel. It never was going to work. Who are we kidding? There wasn't time for it to work either. 92 minutes. No, because that's exactly what I would expect. Playing forward, 92 minutes. Wide. 93rd minute. Not 0-4. Their last 13 matches versus Toronto. Red Bull's last loss to Toronto was 3-1, July 17, 2019. Went wide? Yeah, it did. It went wide. Corner, 93rd minute. Toronto were minutes away from their first win against Red Bull in 6 years. Oh, Chelsea struggling because they are. They're garbage. Or is it 7 years? 7 years. Holy shit. It's getting to 7 years. It was, July. So we're getting close to 7 years since our last win against Red Bull. And if we don't win today, it probably will be 7 years. Over 6 years. The fuck? Did we not beat him in 2020? I know we lost in New York, but was it a draw at home? Or Hartford? What? We didn't lose, did we? Fuck, I don't remember. Which part? Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit worried that I'm forgetting some of these results, I won't lie. I'm not old enough. How am I forgetting some of these results? I'm kind of getting worried a little bit. Some of these, I'm not going to lie. I may be an unk. But I ain't old enough for dementia yet. Shit. Why am I forgetting some of these results when I could have remembered them like a year ago or so? Oh no, I'm screwed. Whether in the future or now. I'm worried. Ay. Dustin Chase off, 95th minute. Well, okay. Either way. August of 2024, last time TFC won back-to-back games. Yep, that I remember. Playing forward. Now that I remember. Yep. Playing forward. Here's a chance. Saved. And Horvath covers. 96th minute. 1-0 Toronto. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm sure MLS would have the right facts. So, either way. Then again, I got fact-checked on the freaking third match, first goal thing. It was match 5. So, that was 07. And the DKO match might as well have been the first match for me, because that's the first one I got to watch. But either way, you know, corner. Either way. 5 corners to 11. Either way. How about it is what it is. Cross in. Punched. Headed away. Headed out. Cleared the damn ball. Shot. Goal! Red Bulls tie it at the death. No! No! Tobias time. No! Ah! Shit! All because they couldn't clear the ball. Feels like a loss. Call the Pirate. No. And it was Choupo-Moting. Eric Choupo-Moting with a goal. He tapped it in. Eric Choupo-Moting. And nobody's offside. There ain't no saving that. Or there ain't no... Ball's off Eric Choupo-Moting and it's in. Good job, Fraser. You kidding me? I was so happy. Well, at least we got a point. At least we got a point. 98-10. And it's full time. 90 plus 7. It's 1-1. At least we got a point. Full time, it is 1-1. That was coming the whole damn time. That was coming the whole damn time. Fucking idiots. Hey, at least we're still in a playoff spot. 4 points. We're above Cincinnati and D.C. with 4 points. Now, of course, other teams have to play. But we're sitting in 7th right now. Call the Pirate. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Well, I didn't say Fraser was a good manager just because we were winning, you know. I mean, I still think he's a shit manager. This lineup is capable of much more, and it's kind of on him with all the subs he made. Well, it's not kind of, it is. With the brainless subs he made, it is on him, you know. He's a shit manager. Call the Pirate. Like, they're good. They're not bad by any means. Are they as good as they should be, though? No. Well, it wasn't even Penso's fault this time. Well, I mean, we're not good yet. Here's the thing, though. We're not good yet. Now, I wouldn't settle for a point myself, but that's just the mentality I have. I'd be pissed if that happened. I am pissed that happened. As a coach, I'd be pissed if that happened. I'm not settling for a point, but it ain't my fucking call. Like, I'm pissed, yeah. Right now, I'm pissed. But it ain't my job to be pissed. Fraser's gonna love that shit. Just wait. Like, he's gonna be like, you know, we had a really good game and one thing went against us and we still got a point. At least we didn't lose. He's gonna say that. Paraphrasing, but he's going to say somewhere along that. Me, I'd be like, I don't think we'd be in that position. But, you know, if it was me, I mean, I don't think we'd be in that position because I think our subs would be better. Eric Choupo-Moting's the player of the match. Yeah, sure. Fucking sure. Sure. Bullshit. Either way, yeah, I mean, I agree. But it ain't my job. Move TFC to Oshawa. All or nothing. That's how I'm raised. Fair enough. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Well, no. That wasn't the problem. The problem was we brought on Derek Etienne Jr. We brought on Kobe Franklin, we did fuck up the formation, but it ain't Sargent's fault. DeAndre Kerr already came on at the half. We put on 2 shitty defenders or shitty players that we know is a problem instead of Stefanovic. If Stefanovic came on when they pulled Monlouis, I think we wouldn't be in that situation. Coelho coming on, okay, I'm not going to blame him for anything. Sargent, I'm not blaming him for anything. Kerr being on, or if you do make that, or when you do make that Sargent sub, you don't take out Cifuentes, you take out Shallowy. That would have been like for like, but they took out Cifuentes for Sargent and kept Shallowy on and kept Kerr on, which made no sense. So it's not Sargent. So I guess it is, but it's Fraser's fault. It's Fraser's fault because he's not a good manager. He's not a good manager. Should have held up at the corner flag. Kobe Franklin, lol. I don't think we would have been in that position if it were me. But it ain't me. In the end, called a pirate. And Puerto Rico leads against Italy, of course. 1 out, 1 run. Puerto Rico leads against Italy. Shit. Canada does not need that to be happening. Come on, Italy. You need to come back. Don't let this happen. Let me guess. Homer? Let me guess. Solo Homer? It's 1 out, 1 run. And Arenado strikes out. Solo Homer? We need Italy to come back. Either way. Willie Castro, solo homer. Leadoff homer. Okay, that ain't so bad. I mean, that could be bounced back from. Either way. You know, you saw Messi might miss the game today. No, I did not. And I frankly don't care. Pop up and caught. With that being said, this game is over. I will see you within the hour for the review. Toronto draws 1-1, and it feels like a loss. Because, of course, they did. With that being said, I will see you within the hour. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Since that's on the live streams, comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Hit that join button. Hit the hype button to get us up in the algorithm. Hit that join button to become a member. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour. And I'll see you for the Formula 1 at 2 a.m. So, well, I don't know about 3 minutes, but there was a player hurt through the first minute of stoppage time. So it should have went about 6 minutes. It shouldn't have gone as long as it did. I agree. It should have went about 6 minutes. You're right. The corner kick shouldn't have happened, but 3 minutes was too much. I agree. But there was a player down for about a minute at the start of stoppage time. So, 3 minutes was too much, but it's Chris Penso. So what do you expect? With that being said, peace.